for the awards night shit show, opening here with Team All-Stars versus Team Champions, aka the SS Boosted Friendship. I'm AJS0, joined here for the final time this split with I'm Just Dan and 30. And guys, are you as salty as I am to not be playing in this game?
I'd say about half of the canister of salt is full for me, because the other half is filled with excitement to watch as the champions get taken down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the champions are gonna win this game. I think that the All-Stars really, really want to win this game and are going to be trying very hard. And that could be a pretty tough combination for those guys. So just as a heads up to everyone, these are, as we did in Season 5 when we last did regular season awards, there's a first and a second All-Star team. And not all of these are first-team All-Star. There are some first-team All-Star players in SS Boosted Friendship. One of these players on the All-Star team is not even second-team due to an All-Star being unavailable. So just a heads up there. We're going to save the big reveal of who is, on which All-Star team for when we actually do the awards. So we're going to build a little hype in the meantime. But I do want to congratulate the SS Boosted Friendship for managing to get their entire team to Platinum before this game, which is pretty incredible because it would take an entire boosted boat to carry on the wins all the way to Plat 5.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the state of League of Legends where dynamic queue exists, so, that shit's gonna happen.
Wait, what?
What? Hello?
Who are we waiting for? I mean, they had a whole week to prepare for this game.
Well, even pro players can't always manage to patch the tournament client, so 50
Oh,
Senpai
gotcha,
may
okay.
not have made it to the pros, but he's at least keeping that part of his game with him.
Yeah, dude, let's get some hype for Purple Pickle Pie in the chat. Can we get some purple pies up in the chat? Yeah.
No, you gotta get hype about it. Yo, Twitch chat, let me see your purple pies, man! Have you ever watched Ultra Music Festival on Twitch? We should just start bringing some of that shit to the SBL. Like, everyone fucking raise your hands, and I want to see everybody jump.
Wait, they stream Ultra Music Festival?
You didn't know that? They've streamed it on Twitch for like 3 years now.
What?
They cut around from like stage to stage. They show a lot of the main stage. So it's really cool. It averages like 100 to 150,000 viewers all weekends.
Shit, dude.
I
did not know that.
definitely recommended as background noise for that week or weekend.
Yeah. Is it still gonna happen this summer? Like,
I
has
assume
not
so.
happened?
It's been
Okay.
successful. It's probably gotten more people interested in the festival. Lets them plug a few sponsors. And it's just, we have fun. We meme all weekend long at how all the DJs are like such bro DJs and just every 2 minutes, let me see you jump. Or they actually tell you, I don't know if any of you guys have never been to music festivals. I was actually just at my first one this weekend. I found out the reason they tell you to put your hands up in the air is because they want to make sure you don't have drugs in them. Not
They
even
have
lying.
not. They
It's
haven't
really
heard
smart.
about pockets, I
Well,
guess.
no, because if you're high, you're not going to think to put your drugs in your pocket.
I guess that's
And-
true.
Wait. So the artists that also do drugs are telling.
I don't think they do drugs. They're professionals.
No, what they do is they confiscate the drugs from the crowd, and then they
They
put them all
sweep
into
it.
one big bin
Yeah.
behind the stage for the artists.
Right. They have a secret sweeper
Yes.
that goes through the crowd and sweeps up all the drugs. Perfect.
The sweepers are really short, so they gotta like run by real quick and jump up and grab the drugs out of their hands, so they go completely unnoticed by the druggies in the crowd.
All right. And we are in, and by the way, I'd like to take a moment just to pat ourselves on the back because we actually just ascended to full OGN tier there.
Yeah.
It was a good rant. So, once again, in case you cannot read, on the left side, we have Team All-Star, Purple Pickle Pie in the top lane, Master Splinter in the jungle, Thrifty Senpai in the mid lane, Salvo at AD carry, and Tree at support, versus the SS Boosted Friendship. And This is going to be a slaughter. I mean, honestly, I think that we're going to just see all three lanes win super hard for the Team All-Stars. And, you know, the SS Boosted Friendship, they kind of won their playoff series by just individually across the board out-talenting their opposition. And they're not going to be able to do that versus this stacked all-star team.
Yeah.
I think
It's pretty much
the
a wet dream of players here on this all-star team.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are pretty good. Like, they you know, that's three lanes that won a lot of their lanes. Big news for Team All-Star is that they actually got to keep Salvo and Tree together, as opposed to maybe putting together a bot lane that hadn't played together, because that could have been a fairly big disadvantage for Team All-Star. But they won't have to worry about that. And, you know, they're going to have a jungler that ganks. Actually, no, they won't. Master Splinter's probably going to gank the solo lanes, so I should take that back. But
Dave, can you validate that? Is that a jungler that ganks?
I remain.
He won't be on tilt for this series like he was for weeks 2 through 10 of the Boy Butter experience. And it's worth noting. I know Master Splinter cares about this game because, well, he cares about every game. He could be drunk playing ARAM, he's going 100%. But because I was in the team or the chat on Facebook that set up Team All Star to make sure these guys could play, and he immediately was like, "Hey guys, I'm available to practice like these nights," and they've actually practiced together as Team All Star this past weekends.
Whoa,
That sounds like 100% more effort.
That's what
I'm
they
excited.
were doing. Okay, because they're like, yeah, we gotta go. They stopped all playing Overwatch to go play League as 5. I'm like, what kind of secret shit is going on? Like, I hadn't. Okay, that makes sense now.
They were banding together. They were practicing. Does anyone else see bands and shit yet?
No, did these teams not ban or?
Oh yeah, it looks like actually both of these teams don't think the other team has any champions worth dropping bans on. That's really crazy.
Well, the best way to beat Boosted Friendship is just ban out the one-trick pony on the win. So I don't know why they didn't just ban Echo.
I
and
am
then
very
continue
curious to
win.
see. So the All-Star team
Okay.
did have side choice here, so they did willfully choose the blue side, not a counter pick for Thrifty Sapphire Purple. I wouldn't be surprised if they first picked that Echo here. It is something we've seen Purple play, and obviously something that On the Wind is pretty known for.
Yeah, I did
it's
confirm
just
that
a
they are
client
not
bug, I
banning.
think.
Both teams are just not banning things.
They must not be picking them too because On the Wind didn't even choose a champ.
That was the last ban.
That was last man.
Oh, was it? Okay,
This is the
good.
first pick right now. Purple Pickle Pie
Okay.
on the clock. Team All-Star versus the SS Boosted Friendship with... Oh my god! And here...
Wow.
I like to imagine that like they had this plan where they were gonna pick Lucian and like try really hard this game, and Salvo and Purple Pickle Pie just started talking behind the scenes like, "Dude, we should pick Draven. Wes will get so mad." This is great. This is like the release that Tree and Salvo needed after the way they got fucked in playoffs.
Yeah, you know, I don't think I've ever seen a Draven first pick in organized play. It's bold. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
I'm sure back in like late season 3 when Draven was meta, it could have happened. And okay, now Talia.
Oh yeah, wow! I actually never seen this champion in play.
That's actually going to be a support Talia.
Ah,
I don't know how she's faring on 6'10 or 6'11, but on 6'9, as we all hopefully know, she had the lowest win rate in Platinum Plus at 4 of the 5 positions.
Yeah,
Which-
did she receive some buffs this 611
She
cycle?
must have, but I only skimmed the patch notes real fast on 6'11.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So new Trinity Force. I guess that's kind of a big change we should talk about because On the Wind picked Aurelia. So Trinity Force now doesn't have crit, but has more attack speed. I think 40%. Also has 20% cooldown.
Holy shit, they're trolling so hard.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. TF. Okay. ADC TF.
Is that ADC TF, or are we going to see a kill?
Yeah,
lane?
and then support Yasuo, and then yep, Talia mid. Okay.
Nope. TF mid, Yasuo ADC. Um, and then Talia is going to be bot, so that her knockup is gonna trigger Yasuo's ult passive, because they're just going to start at level 6. I think that's their strategy.
Oh,
I actually really like this SS boosted foolproof strategy of the enemy team has a nocturne to dive super hard, so just don't pick an AD carry to worry about getting dove.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, that's solid. I like that. But let's talk about the one matchup we do know for sure, which is going to be Swain versus Irelia in the top lane. Swain has received some nerfs already, I believe, on 6.11, but he still should be a pretty strong top lane. Obviously, he had that just absolutely busted win rate on 6.10 after the hot fixes went through for him.
Talia actually had the lowest win rate though. In the last patch, like I remember checking Champion GG, and I think all of her rolls were under 40%, like around the 35% win rate.
It wasn't just that she was the lowest; it was that they were all in the like mid 30s, not even the high 30s.
Yeah.
Like the last time I looked, her highest win rate was like 37.5%. I think it supports.
That's rough.
Yeah, well, she actually has climbed a bit on mid. She's at 49% for mid Talia, which is what I think we're going to see here. So
Yeah, it is what we're going to see. Well,
yeah.
assuming they don't roll swap, which would be kind of disappointing in this game, but you never know.
Yeah. I mean, so Purple and Thrifty and Splinter have all picked very serious picks that they would have picked throughout the course of the SBL regular season. I mean, technically, Three can play Blitzcrank too. He's kind of known to be a very good Blitzcrank player, but it's still a sort of off-meta pick.
Yeah,
it's gonna do well though against the TF and Yasuo in the bot lane.
Yeah, it is. Tree did practice Blitzcrank a little bit during the season. It's not something that we literally never played, but we never paired it with the Draven in any kind of serious practice. And it is worth noting that Tree up against the kill lane did not have the balls to take an Ignite, which is definitely the correct call when you're up versus a kill lane bot, by the way, folks.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Exhaust works very well on pretty much all of those champions. Really well against Aurelia and Hecarim and Yasuo. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they picked this comp, like, I thought SBL's Friendship was actually going to play like a real team comp, and then I might have given him a fighting chance percentage-wise on the win here, but there's just no way. This is actually not a terrible. Okay, it's pretty bad out of the All-Star team here, but it's like not SS Boosted Friendships comp.
I don't know what's so terrible about it. It's a very strong pick comp.
Yeah, you're right. It is a very strong pick comp that is very bad at 5v5 fights. But granted, SS Boosted Friendships team comp is also pretty bad at 5v5 fights. So obviously, yeah, if they execute the strategy and they pick people out early, like Splinter gets like an early level 6, and he can gank from mid or top really easily. There's a lot of CC they can chain through Never Move and Charm. They could just totally snowball. This should be a pretty easy win for All Stars if they play it right.
Yeah.
Alright guys, one prediction before we hit the rifts. Which lane is going to lose the hardest for the SS Boosted Friendship?
Top lane.
Bottom.
Yeah, I think I gotta go with the bottom as well. If this game was played between week 10 and the quarterfinal week, I would have called top lane. But after the way that On the Wind fucked up AJS0 and Purple Pickle Pie in their last two playoff sets, or at least did enough to like get by, that one Olaf game aside, I don't think he's gonna lose that hard. But I just can't see Draven Blitzcrank losing to a TF Yasuo lane.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if they do all in and they surprisingly get the kills, maybe like even level 2. I think that Source of Yasuo level 2 is not terrible. It's actually all right. If they hit level 2 first and then all in and actually get a kill on either Salvo or Tree, then they might be able to snowball the lane. But literally any jungle or intervention will ruin Twisted Fate's day. So it's unlikely, but there is a small case where Twisted Fate ADC can actually start snowballing out of control.
And it can turn into a pretty devastating split pusher if that happens.
Yeah, that too. I didn't even think about that.
Who is on the win playing in the 3 games he actually did well in the finals?
I believe it was Echo.
Who is he not playing right now?
Echo?
Oh, yeah, top lane is going to get dumpstered the hardest, I think.
Yeah, I mean his Aurelia play has some stuff to be desired. Like I think he played at least 1 game throughout the regular season. It might have been in the playoffs actually, but it went just all right. His Echo play though, like you said, it was really remarkably good.
Oh man, here comes the big invade right over a ward.
Oh,
and there's the flash hook on Avalanche! He gets charmed! He gets knocked first blood on the Master Splitter! More kills than he got in 10 games of the regular season! I can't believe this!
Got him. Dude, why didn't he just flash, man? I mean, I guess now he has a summoner advantage, but...
No, it was really
I think
smart.
flash for flash
Tree
there
actually,
was all right.
Thrifty Senpai actually went with a nice chat gank there in before no hooks land this game, which made the SS Boosted Friendship think like, hey, they just said Tree can't land hooks. Maybe he doesn't know how to play Blitzcrank. And it worked.
Microphone muted.
Yeah, psychological mind games.
I mean, it's known as League of Typing for a reason.
Yeah. Splinter's starting with the red here. I'm not sure if that's standard for Nocturne jungles. I'd assume it. Oh, he might be doing some kind of 3 buff scenario. Is he gonna go
his pathing could be right.
red? Then what?
Microphone
Okay,
activated.
the bot lane for All-Star team, at least Tree. Actually, along with Salvo, yeah, it's a 3-man stack here, and they're like invading on the blue. Oh, misses the grab onto the blue buff though, so all of their plans have been dashed there, but they're just gonna walk in and body dub jump out of this blue buff.
And
Yep,
that's an
yep.
easy steal on the blue buff.
Yeah. Huh.
Who did that go over to?
Whatever, Splitter. Oh,
Oh.
Tree with almost a blind hook prediction. Thor has to use the respect flash to get out. Oh wait, so you're right, Dan. It is
Oh.
Yasuo mid.
Holy
But no, you
sh-
thought
Hey.
it was TF mid. I think we're
Splash
all
Watch
wrong
is playing mid lane.
Yeah, I think we all got that wrong.
Well, I do know when he's been boosting on the win to Platinum, he's been a big fan of not playing support. So I guess I'm not that surprised to see him going to another position.
Well, I usually he plays a lot of AD, but I have seen him play mid, and I know for a fact he does not play support in solo queue like at all. It's really remarkable. Like when we were doing research for the finals, he almost never plays support unless it's with a like full team of 5. Wow, good. So a lot of good trades going in the top lane here. It pretty much evened out. Ooh, Dub Jump meets Purple in the river here. You might have to flash out, but Thrifty and Splitter here. Oh, avoids the charm.
Some good team play to be up the river at that point in time. So, as we're starting to get into this game here, keep an eye on First Dragon is going to be fire, so I definitely expect that to be a bit of a hot contest. And Avalanche with a nice red card there really forced a good trade onto Salvo. You know, I really like when Twisted Fates play the mind games with those cards, because everyone always expects the yellow card. Like, they're afraid to get stunned, and you hit them with the red card, and it's like, damn, dude, I just hit the creeps for damage. I'm pushing the lane. Did you see that coming? No, you didn't. I know Reginald was a big fan of doing stuff like that back in Season 2.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say he was a red card expert.
I don't know. I think his flavor was blue, primarily.
Oh man, a lot of trading going down at top and bottom here. It's really a pretty exciting fight actually up top. It's not the standard Maokai versus Echo tickle fight that it is. Like these guys are exchanging a lot of damage.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot of
Purple
kill
lays
potential,
down
and
the-
here comes Master Splinter on the win. Oh, with the retard flash. This is why we call you a boosted animal. Another kill for Master Splinter.
Yeah, just a really bad flash there. What's the point? What are you trying to accomplish? It's not gonna
Oh,
work.
there's fights everywhere. The hook on the Thorn, the flash on the Salvo. Salvo dies before he gets the kill, and no one dies in the mid lane.
Oh man! Oh, Splinter's here though. Oh, Splinter's so mad about that right now.
He is so mad about that.
Yeah. Wow. So there you go. The bot lane actually trades 1 for 1 there.
So that's actually pretty big for Team All-Star, because they really, just in general, you never want the Draven to be the first one to die. And now Salvo was the first one to die, only can get a pickaxe on his first back, which means he's probably going into the Infinity Edge build. Maybe not one of the other AD carry builds we've been seeing spring up. I don't know what high elo Dravens are currently doing. My
Yeah,
money's
I
not
don't know.
Infinity Edge.
Unban Tyler 1. Can we get some unban Tyler 1s in the chat?
Oh yeah, dude. Run it down mid. But you gotta admit that the pickaxe is probably a better first back than the Snaker.
Yes. The All-Star bot lane, the Waifu Superstar bot lane is probably still in their power spike. And this looks
Right
like an
here.
easy
Whoa,
hook, and it
oh.
lands on the Talia. Thor 74 getting fucked
Oh.
up. Salvo with the first catch of the game, and now an exhaust going on to Evelyn. Some good dodging, but here comes Dub Drum. Gets the kill onto Salvo, and there's a teleport out of on the wind. And a really crazy teleport on a Purple Pickle Pie. He gets a double snare. Should be able to make it out of this, but on the wind is chasing deep. But here comes Master Splinter and Thrifty Senpai. And yeah, that's right. Platinum players, you run when you see the diamonds show up.
A good old Clown Fiesta in the bottom lane. A double teleport channels out of the top laner there. But Dubdrum was a little quicker on the draw, and he was there to secure the kill onto Salvo. So
And
2 deaths
Thrifty
early
goes
for him.
in and out. But Salvo did get a cash in before he died there, so that was actually very worth for him, even though he didn't have a ton of stacks. The bigger thing that happened there was that the Team All-Stars brought all 5 members to the bot lane, while Sasquatch was just farming in the mid lane. And oh, Master Splinter
Yeah,
has no idea
wow.
what's coming.
Oh wait. Oh.
And
Sorry.
okay,
And okay.
and that's why. Can I just say Resquect got rescucked there?
I don't know if you can. Like,
I can.
What's wrong? He was just investigating. He didn't.
Sasquatch, private investigator.
Confirmed. Master Splinter is jungling this game.
He's got to go back to base, like, hand that one to Doran, like, quick, send a Raven to everyone on the map.
Master Splinter controls the enemy jungle.
Well, that's noteworthy, I guess. You know, Master Splinter's
Yeah.
a solid jungler. He's back in diamonds.
Oh, is he? Okay. That's,
Yes, sadly.
Well, I mean, there's no stopping him, dude. He got the first 2 kills early in this game. I think this is gonna be the game he always wanted to see.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that game he played versus Thrifty Senpai's team when Zaku played AD carry and Wes was
Yeah.
playing Nocturne, and he just completely went off, but his team was so bad that they actually won that game. It's gonna be like that game.
Yeah, fuck you.
Sorry, I forget. It's so easy to assume there was a game you lost.
Yeah.
Oh, but
that is
comes
fair.
in with the ultimate on the Thrifty. He goes down.
But Wes doesn't give a fuck! But maybe
Oh.
should have gave more of a fuck. I guess gave just enough of a fuck.
God damn it.
So across the board here, still 1,000 gold lead roughly for Team All-Star. Nothing too substantial.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big CS lead coming out of mid there, though.
Yeah, Respect probably a bug back. And actually, I think I'm the one's gonna die here. Yeah, he's gonna flash out of that snare.
Ooh.
Just probably hasn't played against Swain before.
Though that just can't be true.
He
Did
didn't look like
rank?
he's ever played against Swain before. Oh, but man, my boy Purple
I've
here
never
is
played
getting
against a
yanked.
ranked,
He gets flashed on. He gets
Ooh.
knocked away from his tower. But oh,
Thor's
look at that!
tanking.
He's Swain. You can't kill him by 3-on-1ing. Stupid
Yeah.
SS boosted friendship. Do you know what this champion does? Definitely backing up my theory that they've never played against Swain before.
Okay. That's maybe true now. After witnessing that.
And
So
a big.
the first Drake going over the All-Star team, Infernal Drake too, which is pretty damn good.
I think if On the Win wanted to win this lane here, he really should have bought Executioner's Calling first item.
On the Win doesn't play to win games. Have you ever lane versus him?
Oh, that's right. Yes, I have. It was so immemorable. I completely forgot.
Just be glad you didn't live to see the tank meta. It was a blessing in disguise that your team was garbage.
If you say so. I'll take your word for it.
Just trust me. It'll make you feel better, man.
Yeah.
Just like degenerates into crying. Don't mind me.
Okay. Yeah, we got some pretty standard laning here.
Yellow card some creeps here.
Some
Respect,
good
actually,
animation
all
canceling.
the
And Thrifty Senpai, he's not an honorable man. He's baiting for Master Splinter, who comes and gets his third kill of the game. Rescucked, you all know the drill.
Oh, dude, that's the tilt right
No,
there.
it's okay. He's not on tilt because no one hit their champion mastery, at least.
Oh, shit.
And Onwin really needs to start respecting Purple Pickle Pie in this top lane. He's Swain, man. Swain brings the pain. Would probably bring it on a train.
Yeah, tower goes down in mid, and Dub Jump is definitely gonna get hit up here, and another kill going over into the pocket of Master Splinter. Meanwhile, on bot, Sal picks up the kill on Thor.
You just interrupted a good Swain rap.
Oh,
He's got a
You
cane.
did. I'm pretty disappointed.
Main.
Oh,
And that hook was about as bad as my rapping skills, but it doesn't matter because here comes the exhaust, the tower dives, the flashes, everyone's flashing, and Evelite just casually pops all his summoners. He's gonna get out of this, I think. Master
Jesus.
Splinter goes a little too deep now. Respect going to go in just way fucking ham. Now he's running, and now he's on the salvo, but
whoa, Talia!
everyone's out. Everyone's not out because here comes Up
goes down.
Oh
Here's
man,
the horse.
this is not good for the All Stars. They. One sec, I need to send out some ballots to our voters, see if anyone wants to change their All Star votes real fast.
Oh man. Swain just teleports up too. Why didn't they just bring 5 men? If you can't do it with 4, fuck it. Get another person down here. Oh man.
Wow, that's. I think that's just what we call unlucky in the business. I mean, definitely.
I think it's called
definitely not an overreach or a misstep out of all.
No.
It's just
That was a-
unluckiness.
No,
Yeah,
that
it-
was the thirsty play if I've ever
No,
seen
no,
one.
no. Did you see that the skill shots missed though? Like, you know, sometimes you just miss a few shots, but sometimes you take the big plays. Evelite with the actual greedy play thinks he could go uncontested versus a Nocturne. I mean, this is a little more understandable than not knowing what Swain does because no one actually plays Nocturne. But, ouch. Just ouch. Guys, over under on number of kills Master Splinter's going to get this game. 11 and a half.
13.
I don't know. I didn't see it enough during the regular season to know what he can do.
I am definitely taking the over. I know I have been in this league long enough to know never to bet against Wes when he's 4-0 at 15 minutes.
Yeah. This is looking good for him. He's got that warrior and channel already, working on that yellow moves. But ooh, juicy double Yasuo ult here, and he's going ham on.
Oh, that hook!
Walk away. Crab tries to save his life, and now Tree might trade his life out, and he totally will here because it's a 4-man stack from SBL Friendship in the mid lane. Dubdub picks up the first kill on Tree. Now Evelite's gonna trade one back at the 30 Senpai, and the fight is scattered and broken. Purple Pickle Pie picks up a kill on the wind, and it's a 1 for 2. 2 for 2, actually, at the end of the day.
Yeah, but big overreach again out of the SS Boosted Friendship. Just not accounting for the fact that those kills are so much more important on Draven and Master Splinter than anyone else in this game. Both of them picking up a kill in that team fight, extending the All-Star lead to about 2.4k. So if you're the SS Boosted Friendship, what do you like say right now in comms? Like, how do you try to get yourself back into this game? Because
I think they just remind themselves that they're the champions, really, and that no one, not even better players, can take that away from them. And then hopefully that will just like resolve their morale enough, to bring it back.
Well, what's not going to resolve their morale is Respect getting... Oh, he gets baited so hard there. He was out of range of that Nocturne ult until he jumped back in.
It sucks when you cuck yourself.
Yeah, it probably does. And that's going to turn into a second Fire Dragon. Easy take here for the better team. And they're going to get a pick on Dubdrum, who just plays with no respect for the map. I mean...
And really no respect for a proper build either, because he went Runic Echoes into Boots mobility.
I'm going to go as far as say, no respect for America, because he's making a shit show out of NA, once again.
That's fair.
And this will turn into a nice tower take here. Obviously, Team All-Stars. These guys have a lot of very objective-focused players, despite all the memeing. You know, Tree, Alice, West. These are all guys that do like to go take objectives, especially Salvo as well. Always there pushing down towers with his team when he needs to be. And
yeah. Oh man, Charm and big damage goes on to Thor. The Ignite is ticking, and it will be the kill.
Do you see him trying to flash that wall?
Huh?
Do you see him trying to flash that wall?
I don't know. I don't know what I saw.
He just flashed. Oh my god. Oh.
So close to it. That was very unlucky. That honestly looked like server ping. I know Tree playing with a bit higher ping than most players in this game since he's all the way out in Columbus, which is you know a bit farther from the West Coast. So just unlucky there. If he lived in LA, that would have easily been a kill spear.
LA. I mean, servers are in Chicago.
No, they moved him back. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was rather a quiet move, but in the end, still effective. I think.
I mean, you got the memo first, Swift, and then you just passed it along word of mouth.
Yeah. Ghost Crawler hit me up.
Yeah. Okay. You're a big Blizzard fanboy, right? Like he's got your number on speed dial.
He just knows, you know, real respect's real.
Ooh, look at this. Thor trying to mess with the man Purple Pickle Pie. Not gonna happen. What are you doing? You can't. I guess you can kill a crow with a rock, but you can't kill Swain with the rock.
You can't kill Swain
Trying
with
to get
anything.
2 birds stoned with 1 rock.
He is 2-0-3.
He needs more Elanomicon.
Adding to his 100% win rate on this patch.
So who when the Field went over to Rebel, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it went to Swain.
Probably.
Yep.
This is Master Splitter we're talking about. I don't want to guarantee anything.
Oh yeah. Blind grab? Yeah, blind grab actually. Or no, kind of blind.
They've got a big lead. You know, sometimes you got to just take those kind of low percentage plays just on the chance it does work, because that could have just been such a game opener.
Right, and a soul crusher.
Yeah, I mean, the SS Boosted Friendship look like they have reverted to the SS Tilted Friendship already. Just not really doing anything as a team here. I mean, look
Hack
at,
Room just stole blue from TF. With Smite at like 60 HP.
He's
They're
just
pretty
taking
tilted.
a play out of Splinter's book. It's really just an
I
ode
guess.
to a much better jungler.
well, I mean, I know what he's thinking. You know, he's like, hey man, you're 2-2, I'm 2-2. I can't possibly donate a buff to you when you're doing so poorly, and I'm carrying this side.
I mean, that sounds about right.
So Salvo going with the actually cutting edge Draven builds here. I was looking up some of the games. You guys know there was that off-season cup in Korea they just held a few weeks back, the one on the space station, and
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
the one Piglet was playing with the All of Us Get Telecom roster on, and she's dead, so don't even worry about that.
Yeah,
This was a
that's
very
lucky.
big-time build, i.e. Phantom Dancer with Boots of Swiftness. It's a really strong build for Draven because it lets him move faster and through units, which makes catching the axes very easy, even if you're not necessarily a big-time Draven player.
Right. Like, the whole idea is just you're never gonna drop an axe.
Yes.
Ever again. Ult for ult there.
Do you think we'll see him go Yumu's next?
No, I think we're going to see something more traditional like the Bloodthirster.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bloodthirster,
Okay.
yeah. Ooh, and a big 1v1 duel here.
Oh, man!
Oh, baby, it's coming back. It's coming back. Oh, so.
But he's going fast. He's getting teleported behind, though. Oh, he's going to be so close here. Oh, no!
Here comes the horse, though, out of the corners.
Oh, no.
That was so unlucky that the
Yeah,
leg
wow.
missed another skill shot for Team All-Stars here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a shame. He should have bought that Yomu's. Would have let him make the chase.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I bet we'll see that next. I mean, he already does have the longsword, and that doesn't really build into much else, so.
Aside from all the things that build out of a longsword. Spolinter.
I think the tilt is coming out in chat.
Yeah. No, I think. Yeah. This maybe is just friendly banter at this point.
You can never tell there are no /s after anything they're saying.
Maybe we should do an in-your-face interview real fast.
Okay.
Just
Do you-
pull
do-
someone
Do you
in
guys
here.
want to do that?
Yeah.
Who are we gonna pull?
Let's pull Salvo and ask him how tilted
Okay.
he is from not.
Hey, Zed, can you pull Salvo into the caster's booth for us? Thanks.
Channel switched.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see if our admin comes through for us.
Yeah. We'll see.
Hey, Salvo! It's AJS0 here for a live in-game interview. You guys are currently taking your 4th dragon of the game, and you're actually being TF'd on. I will tell you what
Yeah.
to do. You are currently running like a bitch. But you are now turning. Your team is turning really hard, putting down the AoE damage. You guys just fucked up SS Boosted Friendship.
Yeah.
About 20 damage away from an ace. I think you're going to take Baron. Did you take Baron after that dragon fight?
Well, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. That would be terrible.
Okay, Salvo,
But
it
yes.
looks like you guys have completely tilted the SS Boosted Friendship off the face of the earth. Was that your plan, was to build like a retard just to prove that you didn't need to play efficiently to win this game?
Isn't that always my strategy? Why would I divert from my usual strategy in the All-Star game? Come on.
Alright, well, congratulations, Mr. All-Star. We'll let you get back to your game.
Well, he was right. They did get the Baron.
User left your
You know,
I think that would have been very spoiled for me if he had said.
I'm glad he didn't, yeah. Other than when he did. And Thrifty Senpai going for the Magi's. I'm actually kind of surprised that's only the 2nd stacking item on Team All-Star. With the first being a Rod of Ages.
Yeah. Which, I mean, can you even say that's a stacking item?
Absolutely.
Still?
It's stacked.
Oh, wait.
It's got a 10
yeah,
on it right
still
there,
does
dude.
do it. Yeah, yeah.
I had a little bit of a panic moment there, actually. I was like, did they make that item not stack anymore?
I guess that to me, I always forget that because like the bigger passive is Eternity, the new one they added. I think it's like the good part about it. Look at this Blitzcrank gank on bottom. That was really
pretty
ferocious.
top notch.
I would with a real lucky outplay there to walk out of that one.
Yeah.
But Master Splinter gonna go in as Dump Drum goes in. He is
Pulls
put
him
away
back
from his
in.
team. Master Splinter is legendary because there are no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the map to stop him this game.
Yeah. Dude, I think the better question was over or under 0 deaths this game for Splinter. Oh,
ADTF doing some work.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Purple
look at him.
Pickle Pie
Look
doing
at him
some.
kite this shit out. Oh my god.
That was just a misplay.
That was pretty
there.
lucky out of Evolite there. He's a pretty big noob, so I think a lot of his beginner's luck really came into play there.
But dude, how many bugs happened right there? Like the spaghetti code looked like it really working against
Yeah,
All-Star team
you
there.
guys know there's the TF bug where he gets yellow cards, and he actually had that bug proc 3 times during that fight.
Wow.
Just super unlucky.
Right.
I'm actually gonna maybe talk to these teams about a remake.
Yeah, I think that'd be only fair, right? Look at this, just methodical objective play
Yeah,
here.
really good. You could definitely see that shot calling of Salvo just taking this team across the map. I'm really proud. I taught him everything he knows.
Yeah.
And just like we said all season, it just shows that Booster don't have a shot caller.
Oh, look at this, Match Spinner might get ganked here, yeah, and he's gonna flash out.
probably
they're
turn
bringing,
this
they're
if he
bringing the whole
wants.
squad onto him.
Purple Pickle-Pie teleported into the dead middle of this fight. That was a lot blown onto West. Dump Drum getting turned on. Now Salvo and Purple, but Salvo is in no man's territory here. But 1v3 is Swain's favorite way to fight, as Purple Pickle-Pie is kiting this one out. Barely
That
being
Rodavage is
CC'd,
doing
and
work.
here comes
Yeah.
the Xmas tree. A big-time snare on the win. You boosted animal. Die like... Oh, fuck. Purple Pickle-Pie goes
Oh,
down.
fuck.
And this is a really, really lucky turn out of the ADTF, who got a triple Ginsu's proc there. Full-on Wild Turtle. But
Oh my god,
50
that's
Senpai?
Mitsu's Rage Blade. I thought that was the Dothraki blade.
No, man.
Oh man, and now a nice series of outplays there. Master Splinter, while he's dead, actually taking control of the tower and targeting.
Oh!
Dead. He's dead.
So,
Okay.
all in all here, base opened up by Team All-Stars. They could just 5-man down this mid if they'd like, or they could take their 4th dragon of the game here, which is going to be water. What was their 3rd dragon? 3rd dragon was also water, so they have 2 fires and a water currently, with a 2nd water coming up.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna check in. So who has the most gold in the game right now? And it's gonna be Master Splinter, of course.
But
8,
not
1,
by
and 4.
much. Salvo is only a few creeps away, and he is currently farming.
I like this. This is,
ADTF is up there too. That's funny.
yeah, this is a pretty respectable build. He, Splinter not going full class cannon. Like attack speed, AD, Nocturne. He quit the Deadmans, and now he's working on Random? I don't know. I'm gonna come with a Warden's Mail. But
Says, see you later, Thor.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Oh, but Evelite's super low here. Yeah, that is an easy kill. Man, I didn't even know they changed Rage Blade's art. I missed the old one.
Yeah, it's always kind of quiet when they change item art. It always takes so long to get used to.
Yeah, I'm still not used to the Frozen Heart one. Oh man, dude. Fucking respect. What are you gonna do against this guy? Look, Purple, look at the mechanical outplay right there. You see-
That was some incredible orb walking.
Yeah.
For those of you that didn't know, Purple Pickle-Pie actually used to play Dota professionally, so he's got a lot of orb walking skill in particular, as it's a very integral part of playing Dota at a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Yeah,
good
they're-
player
And,
there as well.
speaking
That
of-
ignite dot just doing the
Yeah.
doing the damage.
Thrifty Senpai completely calculated that play. For those of you that forget, he
Really
actually played
impressive
League of
spell.
Legends competitively. And you can see that was pretty much a Faker all-in.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Faker very known for the turning away and letting his ignite finish the target off. And 50 Senpai going for that one there.
Yeah, Tree with the really nice Sony's hourglass.
Yeah, that's Sal. You can really mind game your opponents. They think you're gonna hook, but then use Zonias instead. So
Yeah.
they have more time to get away from you, and they think they've made it to safety. But you're the beat boop sniper, and you're just getting in their head like they think they're safe, and that's ultimate despair when you finally land the hook.
Right.
I think it's the moment when a Zonia Blitzcrank runs at you, and as soon as he hits Zonias, the panic just sets in because you know he's going to land his hook, and it's just kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. So, I actually think that's one of the most underrated Blitzcrank items in the game right now.
Yeah, I believe. I believe that the SS boosted friendship is sinking as Maspin Splinter goes in here. A kill for
my
Salvo, a kill for Thrifty, a kill for Splinter, and this will finally turn into an inhibitor here. 31 minutes into this game. And maybe an attempt at Baron afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, free inhibitor here. Yeah, no, that was silly. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it really shows Dub Drum kind of a boosted animal.
Yeah, when you make decisions like that, like you really gotta question your solo queue rank.
Yeah, no, definitely can tell Zhao Wei Zhao not showing up for the show match. I don't blame Dub Drum. I mean, I'm a college student. I understand. Like, I wouldn't be able to pay for Zhao Wei Zhao to show up for a fucking show match.
Yeah. Why did Baron look like that? What kind of a fucking ability skill shit was that? What was that all about? You guys see that? Hello?
No, I didn't see that.
Hello?
Hello? Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
On the wind, that was
Oh,
not a
no.
champion match every time because Master Splinter is in 1v4 right
The
now.
wall blocks it off, actually. Oh my god, wow, that was a really lucky Yasuo ult there.
Pretty lucky there. I mean, they
Yeah.
didn't see him coming over the wall with that tornado, so really there was
Yeah.
nothing they could do, and he just got
Oh,
pretty
the
lucky there.
double snare. Just absolutely
mechanical outplay.
outplayed.
Wow.
These guys,
Oh, man.
you can see why these guys are on Team All-Star.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I have to say, with Purple Pickle Pie Sonya there, I mean, his APM is so high as he's playing Swain anyway. It must feel good to just have to hit Zonias and take your hands off the keyboards and just realize you just did a job well done. Very,
you
very
guys-
good outplay there.
Have you guys ever team fought with your hands off the mouse and keyboard?
I cannot say I have.
I have.
No.
It was one game, one night at about 1 a.m. I was playing Misfortune, and we got just the perfect fight in the Dragon Pit at about 10 minutes. I casually walked up, I pressed R very mechanically, and then I took my hands off the keyboard, started firing my handguns and screaming, and I woke my roommates up. Absolutely.
Did you win the
worth.
team fight?
Yes. We stole Dragon, went 0 for 4, and snowballed the entire game and won.
Beautiful. One time I cramped up my left hand really hard. This is back when I mained Evelyn in the jungle. I played.
What
I
about
remember I
Jarvan?
grinded rank solo queue hard one day, 7 games in a row, and it was 7 out of 3 games in a row.
That's pretty legit, dude.
Yeah, my left ring finger's hurting just thinking about it.
Actually, I have to redact my statement. I actually have taken my hands off the keyboards and mouse
course you have.
and once. It was back when I mained Yi, okay? And I mean, it's a lot of mechanical outplay there on that champion. So you just right click after you hit R and U-moves, and you kind of just go to town. Most of the time, people don't know what to do. They just panic. The panic sets in, the blitz panic, and yeah, hands off the keyboard. Currently, we're having a dance party here in mid. for anyone watching.
Yeah, no, that is really a true sign of tilt. When
That's
you're
when
so
the madness
afraid, the
is,
madness
like,
is
set
set
in.
in.
Yeah, and they're just like this is really sloppy like jungle control. They're just like letting All-Star, just take over their jungle for free. They're not even warding up.
Yeah, and this is 35 seconds until the Elder Dragon, which
Yeah.
I don't know if the SS Boosted Friendship realize what a hot objective that is. They are not in position to contest this versus the 4 dragons on the Team All-Star.
Yeah, this is gonna be huge. This is potentially the end of the game for SS Boosted Friendship if they don't try to contest it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Roar!
I love
Yeah,
how
what-
fuzzy the new dragon
What
is.
is that thing? What changes the neutral monster to look like that? Like the red wireframey stuff? What is going on?
What are you talking about?
Does anyone else see
No, I think you're having bugs, dude.
that? Spaghetti
Yeah.
code.
It's the spaghetti code.
Yeah.
But yeah, one comment I do have to say, if any Riot Design team members are watching right now, the added fuzziness to the dragon makes it a much more coveted big objective. And I have to commend whoever made that.
Right.
10 out of 10.
That's true.
So now they got this scary Elder Drake buff. They're doing tons of damage. Mark of the Elder Dragon, doing a true damage burn, and they have double.
Ooh.
Oh.
Also, Salvo here. Oh my goodness. Leah just gets 2 shots. Oh, look at that juicy never move. Oh man, purple he's right clicking, dude. Look at him go.
Look at this guy.
That
was-
Technical skill and outplay.
Incredible.
Oh, that's it. That's the full team ace, boys. This looks like it's it.
Yeah, and it looks like the GG Easy's coming out, or at least the GG Easy's coming out in our hearts after
Yeah.
this incredibly dominant performance by your new SBL champions, Team All-Star.
Oh, yep. Nice. That's some good BM there at the end.
Top notch.
So, real quick before we get on to the award show, I would just like to do some MVP voting on this game. My MVP for this game, absolutely, without question, going to be Thor 74. There was not a single point from about the 3-minute point onward where he looked like he wanted to win that match. And that was just beautiful, beautiful play by him to execute his strategy.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Do we want to bring him in for an interview?
Nah.
Nah. Nah.
So, alright folks, that was Champions versus All-Stars. The SS Boosted Friendship has finally sunk. The bad guys have finally lost. And we are going to quick drop the stream for separating VODs. We will be back in a moment here to begin the Season 7 SBL Awards show. Don't touch that browser.